Jerry today. Let's talk about the basics of a Jerry. A Jerry must always full send everything they do. A Jerry always wears contradictory clothing, and they typically wear their clothing wrong. A Jerry must never care about what others think while performing, and they always screw up horribly no matter what they do. A Jerry always gives it everything they've got. A Jerry never second guesses himself. Very important, a Jerry never ever considers the consequences of their actions before they do something. And a Jerry does the best they can to get any footage of their stunts and sends. I'd like to go over some of the clothing that you would see from typical Jerrys. As you can see, this Jerry right here is wearing the goggles incorrectly. This is a pretty common Jerry that you'll find on ski hill. Let's move on to like some flashy colors. This Jerry has chosen to have some very contradictory highlighted colors. As you can see, the pink and the bright yellow, very contradictory, and the feather vest, scarf, I don't know what to call it. Let's move on to footage for the boys. This is about getting the best footage you can to show for the boys, because you know all the boys want to know what you've been doing. Your stunts and sends are very important. Let's talk about on top of the competition. This Jerry has chosen to given himself the high ground so that he can do the best he can to assert his dominance and perform his sends at the utmost respect. And I'd like to get a little bit more advanced here. And let's talk about the spread eagle. Let's dial in and really go into detail. As you see, this Jerry has chosen to first, let's talk about the spread eagle move. The spread eagle is when you fully extend your legs and you spread them wide and extend your arms out with holding your poles aimlessly. It's a move that you will not land. This Jerry has chosen an outfit with jeans, a jean jacket, very bold, some work gloves, and as you can see, to get the photos off, he added some pug viper glasses and an eagle shirt. Very respectful Jerry. And then let's also talk about some center vision, just to give you a look. Center vision right here. I have a pair myself. They're very, very heavy. When you put them on, you already at a standstill are at 25 miles an hour. I'd like to talk about what a Jerry does. So, a Jerry full set. If it's not lethal, it is not a full set. Anything capable of causing injury is a respectable set, you know, and anything that is not prone to injury but contains risk, maybe minor danger, is just a send, you know. Any type of send can be known as a task that requires you to just do something without thinking or preparing for it, and a send always contains a certain amount of risk or exposure to danger, injury, or even death. A Jerry is always looking for a good send. This is what I like to call a double ejected chesty. This Jerry right here started at the top of the rail, and as he went up, the move was to reach your knees to your chest, but he clearly failed and fell. Next, this is the road clear. This is a very difficult move. I would consider a full send. You have to go out of bounds of the 9, where you then go off and you find a cliff that you can use to fully clear the road. This is the half flip to butt. This requires getting a lot of air and to a back flip. That's about it. And this is hitting the booty. A booty is a very large jump that you get where you can get massive air. As you can see, this Jerry has gotten a lot of air and will aimlessly fall and find himself very hurt. Let's talk about scorpions. A scorpion is defined as when a Jerry sends it and falls on their face, throwing their legs over the back and causing soreness for days to come. A scorpion is performed by inexperienced Jerrys shown in their true raw form. The history of scorpions have been around for decades, even before the term Jerry. Scorpions are a very dangerous performance and always hold some of the most upheld respect from all Jerrys. Every true Jerry has scorpion once. This is the progression of a scorpion. As you can see, this snowboarder has gone down the rail and tried to save himself, but face planted and scorpion. This is crunch, where going down on some moguls, as you can see in the snow, this Jerry has fallen and scorpioned immensely. And this, I know it's a little hard to tell, but this is a real scorpion. And if you notice on this one has skis. That's how you know it's a Jerry scorpion. There's a distinct difference. It takes a trained eye to really know the difference, but I thought I'd point it out for you guys. And I'd like to talk about how to improve your scent a little bit. Obviously, there's the Sendo Vision, so I'd like to talk about that. The all-new Sendo Vision Jerry Day glasses are from the year 2080. With their polycarbonate 100% UVA and UVB protected lenses, you'll be ready for the send. They technically go 25 miles per hour at standstill. And then now I'd like to say hello to the Sendo Vision 2.0 speed goggles. Now these, Sendo Vision 2.0, the future is here and it's amazing. With our new custom strap, the Sendo Vision 2.0 has a higher top speed than the originals, but maybe slightly slower at standstill. We're still trying to get them out now with Jerry today with their polycarbonate 100% UVA and UVB protected lenses. You'll be ready for the send. The Sendo Vision glasses and 2.0 speed goggles increase the send and speed of any Jerry, completely changing their ability to send and commit to their inner Jerry. Kind of broke this thing, so we're going to just bear with me for a second. If you want to move to the next slide, just ready to do it. This is a natural Jerry in the wild on a boat that you can see. He has a Sendo Vision on, and so he's already going about 25 miles an hour with those on, but then he's also surfing, and when you surf by in a boat, it's typically about 11 to 12 miles an hour, you know. But he's also drinking a can of beer, so that has another 5 miles an hour. Putting him roughly around, give or take, 40 miles an hour. Okay? And then these are the Sendo Vision 2.0 speed goggles. Really HD quality photo right there. And then let's talk about the yard sale. A yard sale is when a Jerry crashes and loses all of his gear to the send and sprawls it all around the crash. A yard sale occurs when a Jerry loses all control of the landing and completely wipes out during descent, causing his skis, gloves, poles, helmet, goggles, etc. to dispatch from Jerry's grip and fly around everywhere. Yard sales can be done anywhere on the mountain, and all Jerrys are prone to yard sales. This is a yard sale on a downhill slope. You can see there's a ski there and a ski there, disconnected and dispatched from the Jerry. So you can see it's kind of a backwards scorpion as he kind of fell backwards and his legs flew this way. This is another scorpion, yard sale. As you can see, is missing one of his poles. He only has one. We don't know where it is or what happened to it. It could be anywhere on the mountain. He's got his ski off clearly, and I think he lost a club over there too. This is also a yard sale. Lost his skis, his poles, he's just flying around. And this is a pretty good sign, he clearly lost his goggles even. Probably smacked it really good, getting pretty. And then I got some Jerry videos for you. If Mr. Wynn, you could select the first link. This is me, by the way. That's Logan Woodward, this ain't that. Maybe we should replay that just one more time. Just one more time. Yeah. As you can see, he kind of comes in a real nice slow approach like a Jerry. Turns wide and just hits the nail and smacks his face. Nice look there. And if you could go to the other link as well. Got a good Jerry compilation of It's that. So as you can see, he lost control in the yard sale, and this is a Jerry full sitting off the cliff. He is gone. I think he's okay though. Now this Jerry didn't realize there's a cliff. That would be a yard hard sell. If you notice, his ski is patched down there. And this kid lost his skis. I don't know where they are. Now, see, as you can see, there are some skilled skiers, but followed last in the pack. And then,
whenever you're ready.
So, regular basic skier, skier that likes to move on, and then Jerry decided full second, so he fished it. If you would notice, there was a scorpion.
You okay?
And this snowboarder, if you notice in the background, there's a skier coming in and just chasing him. And these cherries, they don't realize that there's no snow. So, and he's going up.
Look at him fly.
Oh, there he goes.
Oh, there you go.
Continues off, but now there's some skilled snowboarders here, followed by the last of the pack though would be this guy. If you notice the scorpion right here, face plants, legs over top. He will be very sore for sure. And this year, he doesn't have skis, but you know, he's doing his own thing. Very skilled here, very skilled. This guy just doesn't control anything. So he and he keeps going actually the whole way. That's how to Jerry. My name is Burk. This is my Masterclass. Thank you.